modern day feminist Christian women are delusional. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHIM, RAWACHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Single honors to the elect. Peace and blessings be to all the sincere men, women, and children that do consist of the 1/3, and to the confusion, the faces in the four corners of the earth, Shalom. Please bear with me, bear with me. I'm going to read a comment that was left on the video I did about Sikari. And you have this woman who claimed to be a Christian but trying to teach me and talk to me as if she is a teacher or a prophet, trying to correct me in my speech. So, for one, I don't argue with women. You know, it's women, modern day women are creatures that disdain logic, rationality, and reasoning. And their biggest problem is reasoning. You can't reason with a woman. Why? Because of the signs. Shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right. And I got that from Kevin Samuel. So very true. That's what women do. They'll shame you, they'll insult you, they'll try and put guilt on you, and they always have the need to be right. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Eyes of a messenger. Oh boy. Okay, so I get where you are coming from. Believe me, minus the N-word. My mouth was foul. She spelled foul as a bird. As foul that she spelled it correctly. Could be. Every other word was the F word. Especially people who blaspheme God. But let me please gently point out that saying these things about God and using that language is actually the opposite of what you are intending to do here. Why that N-word? It is such a filthy, disgusting way to speak, and it is really, really ignorant sounding. May the Lord bless you and keep you safe and clean up your words, please. Amen. This is a woman on my comment page, y'all, telling me how to talk. Last time I checked, if you read Matthew 7:28, it said the Lord was an austere man. What? What did was it Nehemiah the prophet, when he saw the Israelites, they had children that were speaking half in the language of Ashdod and speaking half in the language of the Israelites? What did the Lord do? I mean, not the Lord, Nehemiah. He ripped their clothes, he buffeted them, and he ripped their beards. You acting like that. Matter of fact, when Judas Iscariot came to get the Messiah, whose name is YAHAWASHI, who in the word English calls Jesus, did not Peter draw out his sword and cut off Malchus' ear? I always put emphasis on this. You have to be a skilled swordsman to cut a man's ear off. So all these little snowflake comments, all holier than thou, Miss Lady, with all due respect, I'm pretty sure you open your legs to more than one man. So don't try to act like you're an angel now. And if you had a husband, you shouldn't be on my comment board. You should be tending to him. If so, he's a beta. This is what's wrong with you modern day feminist Christian women. You're out of pocket. But this is my response. 2 Corinthians 11:6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. But we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things. So here it is. She trying to tell me how to talk. Even Paul said it. I may be rude in speech, but understand what I'm saying. We don't deal with emotions when it comes to this ministry. Yes, we are sentient beings. We can get very passionate, but we don't make judgment calls based upon how we feel. We speak about what's real, and it's thus saith the Lord. Okay? Now, I also dropped 1 Timothy 2:11 and 12. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. And somebody thumb that up. So, okay. She still has to reply back. See, this is the problem with women. That goes to N and the acronym for sign. The need to be right. All right? Elder here. She said she's an elder. Okay, fine. Pushing 60. That just means that if you don't have a husband, that just means that you way past post wall. Like Kevin Samuel said, you ain't no man's land. You're a spinster, okay? In Japan, in China they call it shun yu, which means leftover women. If you don't have a hedge, a man in your life, you're just a leftover woman. So what you just said was true, but I had to really break it down for you. So I am old enough to speak up and out, young man. Last time I checked, when Yahawashah's mother asked him to make wine at the wedding, what did he refer to his mother? Did he say, "Oh, holy Virgin Mary"? He said, "Woman, it's not my time," because she's just a woman. Yes, that's his mother, but she's still just a woman. What happened when Yahawashah's mother, Mary, and his father Joseph went to what was it, a Passover or the Feast of Unleavened Bread, and they were looking for Yahushua and couldn't find him. They saw him in the temple teaching with the doctors. He was a young man in his teens. His mother said, "Me and your father were looking for you." What did he say to his mother? He said, "Woman, no, it's not that I'm about my father's business." Even though his mother's older than him, even though that's his mother, period, he still knew that she was a woman. And lady, you ain't nothing but a woman. If you don't have a man as your hedge, man, you better, man. Let me just stay in the realms. Let me stay in the realms of the scriptures, man. Proceeding on, she said, "Women in silence is not the way of Yahawashi Mashiach." Wow. Women in silence is not the way of the Lord. Let that sink in, y'all. Let that sink in. So I'm gonna go to Sirach, which Yahawashi, who is Solomon. This is Sirach. She said, "Silence is not the way." Man, these women are delusional, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, this is Sirach 26:14. "A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed." Lady, you are sadly mistaken. And we read the King James Version over here, 16:11. All right? "He had many women in his followings, and we actually are pretty smart when you get to know us. For one, I don't want to get to know a spinster. And for two, what happened when the one woman that was following him with her daughter? He told that woman, he said, "I'm only sent for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. It's not for me to cast the kids' bread to the dogs." He referred to that woman as a dog. Why did he refer to her as a dog? Why? Because a woman's not supposed to be following after another man and yelling and screaming at him like that. Let alone trying to get his attention in the manner she was. And she said, "Yea, but the dog eat the master's crumbs that fall from the table." So even she knew she was out of pocket. Even she knew she was a shameless woman. Woman, which that's what you just are, a woman. What's woman? In etymology, a woman is a servant. This is Sirach 26:25. "A shameless woman, which are you, shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord." Last time I checked, a female dog is known as what in the Webster Dictionary? A bitch. I'm being politically correct, so I'm not being offensive. All right? And as for you talk about me using the N-word, if you go into the Webster Dictionary, the Nigger, the hard R, the nigger, it means an ignorant person. So guess what? Anybody on earth could be a nigger. Because ignorant means to not know. Stay in your place. All right? Continuing. Yahushua is the New Testament, not the Moses mentality. Wow, did she put laugh out loud? This woman is sad. What did let me go to Matthew real quick. So she said that was the Old Testament, right? This is bear with me real quick. I really don't want to do this, but I have to. This is Matthew chapter 19:3. "The Pharisees also came unto him, tempted him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause? And he answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? And said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder." Here comes the point. "They say unto him, Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement, and to put her away? He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your heart, suffer you to put away your wives, but from the beginning it was not so." So hold on. You said Yahawashi, Mashiach, which we call him, is of the New Testament. Then why did the wicked, well, not the wicked, well, yeah, they were wicked. Why did those wicked scribes and Pharisees mention Moses, which is in the Old Testament, lady? It didn't even Yahawashi acknowledged him. See, you women need to just stay in your freaking place. You think you know something when you really don't. And see, that tongue is a two-edged sword. It's an unruly member. And it's going to get you in trouble, lady. I'm telling you this humbly. Just be quiet and listen. You're doing more harm to yourself. And then with the sarcasm, the laugh out loud, or trying to be cynical, lady, you're only hurting yourself. See, you live in a society where man has somewhat domesticated it, that you feel as if you are equal or more superior than a man. Lady, we're still mammals. We're still animals. You really think that you can take a grown man on? If the grid fell, if we were living in like I Am Legend or the Book of Eli or The Road, huh? Lady, you're delusional. Calm down. You don't know what you're talking about, right? But anyways, I just had to get on that really quick. But yeah, with that being said, I pray y'all was edified and fed. Stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent, Kwame YAHAWAH, Shalom.